hate how my hair looks.
It actually looks really nice.
Really? I got a blowout and it... Can I just say something about blowouts? I feel like I've complained to you about this before. Every time I get a blowout, I ask for the same thing. For like the last 15 years, every time I go get a blowout, I ask for the same thing, which is... And I show pictures and I'm very clear. Just in case I'm not clear with my words, I show pictures, multiple pictures. I always just want the like 90s, like, this is what I say, smooth with a flip inwards at the end. Smooth with a flip inwards at the end. That's what I say.
Simple.
And then I show pictures. And without fail, every single time, no matter where I go or who's doing it, or what city, like without fail, every single time, they're like, okay, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Like they agreed to do it. They seem to understand what I'm referring to. They look at the pictures. And then I watch as they start blowing out my hair and doing waves, creating waves going outwards from my face. I'm like, what? They just stamp the same beach waves blowout on every girl. Even if you ask for something different. And by the way, I'm not saying it's a bad blowout. Like it looks really good on people. And it even looks good on me. Like I never leave like upset. But it's not what I asked for.
Are you the type that
won't say anything?
Will you say something?
I definitely historically am the type to not say anything. But then I've gotten better about speaking up politely. Because at the end of the day, these people want you to communicate with them, like hairstylists and stuff. Like I don't think they? Yes, they don't want. I would imagine if I were a hairstylist and I was doing something on someone, I wouldn't want her to be like, I love it, it's great, and then leave and talk shit about me to her friends or post about it online or something. Like that's what always happens, and that probably drives them crazy. But at the same time, the blowout is just not serious enough for me to say something. You know, I'm just like, whatever.
I think it's serious. It's a lot of your time, especially with your hair, that takes hours to blow out.
It's true. It takes a really long time.
It takes a really long time.
And a lot of effort. It's rough out there. This is the kind of story where like if you're telling it to the wrong person, they'd be like, wow, your life is so hard. Oh, you can't get a good blowout. Shut up. Just because you complain about something stupid doesn't mean you don't have real problems.
Hot girls, we have problems too.
Hot girls have problems too.
It really is so hard and annoying how discrediting your problems become just because you're hot. It's really hard. It really sucks how tough it is to complain about something that is dumb. That doesn't mean I don't have problems that are serious. It's just in that moment, it's the dumb thing that's annoying me. And instead of being mad at me, how about you knock on wood for me that my problems always stay this dumb? How about that?
Exactly.
How about that?
That's never how I feel. Made someone, or I hope I don't ever make people feel stupid for complaining about their problems. I think I do it with you sometimes because I'm trying to deprogram
with people, but not with you.
Thinking.
With you, I will make you feel stupid, but with people, though,
I don't ever want to make you feel stupid, but I try to like point out the bright sides with you when you're not even complaining, but when you're like lamenting about something. But I hate when people do that. I hate when people make you feel dumb for what you're complaining about. Maybe there's something to it because we shouldn't be complaining so much. Like it's bad. There was that study I sent you. There's a study about how like it wires your brain negatively to just keep doing negative thinking.
I try, and I know you're trying to get me to not think negatively, but for someone who like thinks negatively, when someone, even though they're trying to help, tries to get us to think positively, like my husband does the same as you, it's not just that it doesn't work, it almost makes it worse. We kind of feel gaslit, where it's like, let me sit in my sorrow. Don't tell me it's fine, because but I don't
the problem is when you're like, if you're me or your husband, and you're observing, you're sitting in your sorrow too much. That's the problem. Like I totally agree. sometimes you just want to complain and you want to be heard.
Well, have you ever thought that maybe my sorrow is sitting with me too much?
Here we go.
Have you ever looked at it
Have
that
you ever
way?
thought
Maybe
that
my
I just have
sorrow?
too much sorrow?
Yeah. It's overstaying its welcome in my life. Have you ever thought about it that way?
No, but you can't blame us, me and your husband, for wanting to like
Make me feel better.
it's not even make you feel better, but to like stop the negative thinking in its tracks. To be like, you do this too much, and like since there's nothing we can do to change your life and make it perfect, what we can, or there's nothing you can even do to change your life and make it perfect. The only thing you can do is change the way you look and think about it. Anyways, fuck that type of thinking. I mean,
literally, man. I was like, whose side are you on?
are we?
Mine or the world's? You should be on my side.
You look so pretty, by the way. Can we
Do
talk
I?
about
I'm not
how
wearing my glasses, so I can't see what I look like right now. I'm too small on the screen.
You look pretty. Your skin looks clear. Your hair looks gorgeous. We love
As
the
we
new
all
curtain
know,
bangs.
My skin is currently not clear.
And also, we're both currently sick.
Okay. Let's talk. Can we talk about this?
Let's talk about this.
Let's talk about this because...
First of all, cute that we both woke up sick on the same day.
Oh my God. I hadn't even thought of that, which is crazy because I should be thinking of
You
that.
hadn't thought about the fact that we both got sick literally simultaneously. Like you said, you started feeling it yesterday and we weren't even talking about it. And then we both woke up with the same symptoms.
It's like we took it one step above syncing our periods, which is... Well, first of all, it's our husbands who synced theirs first.
Which is crazy because they weren't even hanging out or anything. How did they both get sick at the same time?
By being annoying.
But you know what? By being weak. Like my men's bodies are so weak. Like the frequency with which my husband gets sick, every time we travel, every time, like, we did some traveling and like getting on a plane and getting off a plane was so hard on his body that he fell ill when we got home. And it happens every time. It's like, take some vitamins or something.
It's not just the frequency in which they get sick. It's the intensity and the drama
and how they handle it. Oh my God.
I mean, I don't think it's a new obviously it's not a new thing. Everybody talks about how dramatic men are when they're sick, but I really want to go deeper and like really understand what the fuck is going on with that.
It's probably related to them, you know, like just experiencing a lot less physical pain than women, like where our bodies are used to having a period every single month and like just we're more used to handling discomfort, even in the way that we dress and like the things we have to wear, high heels and Spanx and all these things, like and even like getting our hair done. Like we're just used to like pulling and tweezing and prodding and sucking and like.
My question is like, you know how they say men used to go to war?
Yeah.
What did they do when they got sick during war? Because surely they got sick. They were fighting in battlefields in the winter.
Yeah.
Did they wake up and like, I know?
Yeah, no, my husband gets sick from the AC.
Mine too.
He says the AC makes him sick.
Mine too. He's like, it's the AC. We gotta.
Oh, okay. So we should just sleep on our beds, sweating in the middle of summer in New York City.
They don't even know what they're talking about. You know what my husband said? He's like, I don't think I have a virus. I think I have a viral infection.
What's the difference?
I don't think there is one, Mon. A virus is a viral infection.
And then Adnan heard me telling somebody that he got me sick, and he was like, "Did you just say I got you sick?" And I was like, "Yeah." And he was like, "I didn't get you sick. I didn't have congestion. You have congestion. So you have something else. You have something that I didn't have."
Yeah. I was like, I think I have a fever. He's like, well, I didn't have a fever, so you don't have what I have.
And he's so convinced of it too. You know, when like you're dealing with a child, when like a child says something stupid and you have to just be like, okay, because otherwise they'll throw a fit and like you know you're smarter than them. It's giving that.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like, okay, let me just let you
Just
believe
ignore.
that you're not the one who got me sick.
Yeah. I just, yeah, I'm like really upset right now. Because also like I think he's listening to me. I just want to make sure he can hear me.
He's probably listening to me too, my husband.
I'm just so annoyed because he was coughing and sneezing on me all night. Also,
That's so
he
thoughtless.
sneezed. No, wait, Monica. He sneezed 30 times in a row last night. 30. I'm not even exaggerating. It was 1 and then 2 and then 3. But then by the 20th, I was like, can you stop?
I don't blame you. That's the worst feeling when somebody is doing something that's out of their control. You know it's out of their control, so you're not allowed to get mad, but it's still infuriating. Like, oh my God, stop sneezing.
You know what pisses me off is that here's how I know that it's okay that I know it's kind of like out of his control, technically, sure. But the thing is, when I'm sick and I'm in bed with him and I want to sneeze a bunch, I hold my sneezes in. Like I sneeze, but like I go.
There's a silent sneeze. Yeah, there's a silent
Because
sneeze.
even though it's uncomfortable, I'm conscious that there's someone next to me who's trying to sleep and it would be nice. And I'm like, why can't you return the favor?
He's
And
thoughtless.
Then thoughtless. And then he was like, what am I'm supposed to let it out? I'm like, well, let it out while leaving it in. And then he's like, I don't know how to do that. I was like, learn.
I have to say, my husband is really good at the silent sneeze.
Oh,
He's perfected the silent sneeze.
yeah.
And it's so funny because last night I had like a coughing fit. I think like my phlegm, when you feel like a really intense itch and it doesn't go away. That happened in the middle of the night and I was coughing so much. And he was asleep next to me and he like rubbed my arm in his sleep. And it was really sweet and it made me feel bad because I was thinking like if he woke me up in the middle of the night coughing, I would have been like, shut up. I can't stand getting woken up.
But do you think that him putting his hand on you was a passive aggressive, like, are you okay? Can you shut the fuck up?
Maybe.
Could have been. Because that's what my husband would do. He would pretend it's like him being sweet, but it's him being like, can you shut the fuck up?
Like, when are you going to finish coughing? It's
really annoying because also we were supposed to spend a whole day, me and you, together today, and it was going to be so much fun.
So many fun plans.
We have so many fun plans. But I'm just so annoyed also because like I cut my hair 2 days ago and I've had this great blowout that no one has seen.
And now you're just like hiding with this perfect blowout.
I'm hiding with this perfect blowout that no one saw that I have to wash tomorrow because it's gonna be a little icky for me. Like I get grossed out past 3 days.
No, you could go another day. Come on.
Yeah, but okay, but now I'm sick and I was like, well, Monica, we have to do a virtual podcast because I will be damned if this blowout goes undocumented. It needs to be seen.
It looks really good. Wait, so where are the curtain? Okay, I see.
Did you see the curtains? They're right here. She was like, I wanted to like get bangs.
She was conservative. She was conservative.
I wanted to get like them to here. I was like cheekbone.
Yeah.
But then she was like, let's start slow. It's going to feel like a lot. Let's start slow. Let me do chin.
Smart. If it were
she was
me,
like,
I would have been like, yeah, go shorter. Like, I love that.
And me too. But, as you know, I have been on progesterone hormonal pills recently and my emotional state hasn't been quite stable. So I was it could have been a problem. So I was like, yeah, maybe it's the hormones. Because I just stopped them. So I was like, let me wait till they wear off and then see if I still want those cheekbone bangs. What's been on my mind like crazy. And I know it's being talked about a lot, but it's really haunting me. Is what's going on with the skinniness in Hollywood?
Oh my God.
But it's like, I feel like there's something like witchcrafty going
play.
Like, I think people are losing their minds online and being like, what the fuck's going on? Because it really feels like there's something that's happening that's like a little bit supernatural that we're not aware of. Like, this feels a little sci-fi-y where it's like, I've never seen everybody like they all look exactly the same.
All
Like they
of
all
them.
took the same medicine or something, or the same substance, or it looks really scary. Explain.
Substance.
Tell us what's going on. You guys are being weird.
And you know what was weird? I don't want to talk about like specific women, but have you seen them before and after photos of all of the female cast of Wicked? Before and after
Oh,
they shot Wicked?
no.
Like Ariana Grande, Cynthia Erivo, Michelle Yeoh. They were all like, by the way, all of these people and all of these people in Hollywood who are suddenly so skinny, they started skinny. They were already skinny. Like,
Skinny. Mm-hmm.
it's not even like they had like normal bodies. No, they were already thin. Like they were all probably already a size extra small. And now they're like
Right.
extra small. Or like children's sizes. So that's always weird when someone goes from skinny to really to skinnier. That's concerning and weird.
Yeah.
But
It's
yeah,
just
it's
feels
weird. Like what happened on the set of Wicked?
and all the other ones, because all the other ones have that too now.
It's everyone.
It's like
I know
it's all
everyone.
the exact same, which is
you see like the bones on the shoulders and like
I want to know what it is. I want them to just please tell us exactly what it is. What is it? What's happening? Like it can't just be like, you can't tell me this is just Ozempic or eating disorders. There's something more going on. The way they are skinny looks supernatural.
It's really weird. It's really scary.
I'm scared.
And it's scary because it's like probably triggering for young girls
For
out
a
there who have
lot.
eating disorders and stuff.
Yeah. This kind of stuff, man, just makes me go, ugh, we really need a bunker, man. Something's happening. We need a bunker.
And the solution is bunker.
I just feel like something's going on.
Something's going on, or it's just, I mean, this kind of happened in the 90s. Like everyone started getting scary thin. Yeah, I even remember like early 2000s, Nicole Richie was on the cover of like every magazine because everybody was talking about her body and how skinny she was. Remember how skinny Nicole Richie, the Olsen twins?
Yeah, that's true. Monica,
Do you
you're
remember?
so good with the pop culture memory.
I know. I don't know why that stuff's really stuck with me when I was young.
Yeah.
I was so interested in what was going on. And yeah,
Did
they were
you
also skinny.
read did you have like physical magazines with all the news of your favorite pop stars?
Yeah.
Which one was it?
I would have
Like
a lot of them. People, us. There was one called Star. I don't know if that's still around. And then there were like the teen ones that would have like the Jonas Brothers and Miley Cyrus and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I loved that. Oh my God. I
Cute.
had such a crush on the Jonas Brothers.
Really? I didn't at all. Never.
Did you have a crush on Zac Efron?
No.
Oh my God. I had such a big
Who were your
crush
crushes?
It was Zac Efron, and then it was Joe Jonas.
Joe Jonas.
I really liked Joe Jonas. And then this is
Are you
obviously
saying it on
like
purpose like that? Or is
Like
that how
what?
you say it? Joe Jonas.
Joe Jonas.
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 I don't understand what you're saying. Jonas.
Jonas.
No, it's not Jonas. It's not Joe Jonas. It's not the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah, it is the Jonas Brothers.
You're saying it differently now. It's the Jonas Brothers.
Jonas.
No, it's not Jonas. Wait, it's not. You're saying Jonas,
Yes.
but it's Jonas.
Jonas?
Yeah, the Jonas Brothers.
The Jonas Brothers. Jonas.
No, it's not Nis. It's not Jonas. It's spelled Jonas.
I feel like you're wrong.
Wait, you call them the Jonas Brothers?
Jonas. If a boy comes to you and his name
you
is
say it
J-O...
differently every time. You're saying it differently every time.
Well,
Say
maybe,
it.
but I'm never saying Jonas.
Jonas Brothers.
Okay. Well, go on, Mon. Your crushes.
I used to have when I was young, like years and years ago, a really big crush on James Franco.
Really, me too.
What happened? He got canceled?
I don't know. I'm really confused at the whole James Franco thing. I never really kept up.
I never followed him. I never paid attention. It felt like we were all paying attention and all these guys got canceled for very clear reasons. And we were all like, yeah. And then something happened with James Franco, but we were like moving on to the next topic. Or at least I was. Like, I didn't care anymore what James, about all these guys.
You know what it is with James Franco? I think by the time things were coming out about him, I was already like, oh, I've been getting the heebie-jeebies from him for a while.
Yeah.
I don't need to know more. I already know that.
So true.
There's weird vibes there. However, when he was like in his like early 20s, when he was still very young, he was like, whoa. You've never watched Never Been Kissed, right?
No, he's in it.
Yeah, he's in it. He's so cute. I watched that movie when I was like 10 and I was in love with him.
He was really handsome and a really talented actor. And then when he started going to Colombia, I thought that was so cool and attractive.
That's when things started getting weird, no?
But then that's when things started getting weird.
Yeah, I think that's, if I remember correctly, there was weird stories with college students.
You're right. He was like hooking up with his students or something.
What's the vibe in America with college professors and college students? Do people
definitely
get
frowned upon? Definitely frowned upon. I don't think
it's illegal.
I don't think it's illegal, but it's probably not allowed in the universities. Like, it's probably a rule for the teachers, and then if you get caught, you get fired, kind of thing. Like, yeah, but I had a professor I had a huge crush on.
Really?
Yeah, he was so handsome, but I mean, at that stage, like, if you have a young professor, I was probably like 20 and he was probably like 27. That's not that crazy.
That's not that crazy. But I think it's more of like the dynamic if he's your professor and you're a student.
I know, but like, because college isn't that serious. Like, it's not like there's a big power dynamic. Like, I see you
literally
once
what
a
is
week,
college?
if I go to class.
Yeah. What is college? Even
college is so weird. I learned nothing.
My
poor parents, they paid so much money for. I learned nothing. I could not tell you. Like, I guess I read, or I guess I pretended to read important literature, which is something. I guess I learned a little bit, but like, it was a joke how easy it was. It was a joke. At least for me, like with what I was studying. I'm sure if you're like pre-med or biochem,
that's
or
the
something,
thing. If you're like a doctor or an engineer or something like that, college is
it's
really
hard.
useful.
You're learning stuff. You're studying.
But I majored in media studies and communication. I could have skipped.
What is that? I easily could have skipped college.
I don't even know what to tell you that it is. If you're like, what was that? I'm like, I have no idea.
What about me? My major is made up.
So NYU. But also kind of cool. I loved Gallatin. Honestly,
Shout
NYU
out
was
Gallatin.
my dream. NYU was my dream. I got in and I went there for one semester and it was the best semester. It was the best 4 months of my life.
Was it? Did you make friends while you were there? Because I like had so many friends in high school and I have so many friends now. But for the 4 years that I was in college, I had like no friends. I did not really make friends at NYU.
I made a couple and there's one that I'm still very in touch with, although he lives in LA. And it's funny because we were both at NYU only for one semester.
Oh, that's
funny. He left actually before the end of the first semester because he just like didn't like
my
it.
closest friend from NYU also left NYU.
Yeah, he just left, but we stayed in touch. And then I went to Lebanon and he's an actor and we stayed in touch. And then every time I go to LA, I see him. Every time he comes to New York, I see him.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I have one friend who's just still a really good friend, Taylor. And then I have like one friend who I keep in touch with and I see her like here and there and I love her. But that's it. Like I didn't have like a friend group. I didn't
Yeah,
have
it's
a
crazy
very
because they
active
say the
social
friends you
life.
make in college are the ones who stay forever. And I'm like, who?
Not at NYU.
No, even at like I went to the American University of Beirut. I had some good friends when I was there. Like we would hang out and we were close, especially in my major. But now I have no idea what they're doing and where they are.
Really?
Yeah, my close friends are the ones I had in high school or as a kid,
Yeah.
and the ones I made as an adult. College is like, what happened there?
College is weird.
Right?
College is super weird.
Bizarre.
And it's so dumb because it's one of those things where, like, when I have kids, I'm going to want them to go to college, even though
Yeah.
I already went and I know that it was a waste of time and money.
Well, that depends what your kids want to do. Also, let's see where the world is by the time we have kids.
Let's see if college even exists anymore.
Like, actually, though.
I get scared anytime I talk about the future like that. Do you ever like when you're at Costco and you're buying like
When I'm
bulk?
at Costco.
You never go to Costco?
No. Can this example work with somewhere that's not Costco? Oh, are you thinking, or are you about to ask me about bulk buying?
Yeah, like have you ever like whenever I'm at Costco and I buy like 60 rolls of toilet paper, this
Yeah.
intrusive thought crosses my mind where I'm like, this is pretty presumptuous of me that I'm going to be alive for the next like 2 years to use up all this toilet paper. Like to buy in bulk, you got to be confident that you're going to stick around. Like nothing bad is going to happen to you.
Wait, Mon,
that's
I
a
love
lot
that you're
of toilet
having this
paper.
dark thought. I love it. I feel like it's
Of
so
course
rare for you to
do.
go
It's
there.
so you.
I think about this when I see cans.
When you see what?
Like cans, like garbanzo beans and cans or like whatever. All I'm thinking about is, okay, this will perfect
sustain
for the
me.
apocalypse.
Yeah. That too. Those thoughts cross my mind too. But there's something about bulk buying that to me always felt presumptuous. Like anything could happen.
That's a good way to think.
Why am I
this.
buying toilet paper for 6 months from now?
Who do you think you are?
Who do I think I am to like, what am I? It's like almost like I'm challenging God. Like, you know?
Okay, I'm going to buy them now. Your turn. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah, what are you going to do about it? I'm going to use this much toilet paper.
I wonder if anyone doesn't think about this stuff. First of all, easy to think about death when you're at Costco. Let's start there.
Totally. Costco is totally the type of place that elicits those kinds of thoughts.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not the first person to think about death in a Costco.
Yeah. I've never been to Costco, but I've online shopped at Costco. And when I'm there, I'm like, this feels uneasy.
You've never been to a Costco?
I've never been to a Costco.
Oh
but I've been to really big Walmarts.
It's not the same.
Well, I wouldn't know because I didn't go to Costco.
Oh my God, you have to go to a Costco. It's such an experience. But the thing is, you have to go to a Costco not in a city. The ones in New York are not the same as the ones in like the suburbs.
Let's go to Jersey.
Let's go to Jersey.
Let's go to Jersey. Let's go to Costco.
I love going to Jersey. Every time I'm in Jersey, it reminds me of Florida. It reminds me of my childhood. And
everything reminds me of Florida.
Everything?
Like all of America. I was upstate New York last weekend. I was like, this reminds me of Florida.
Anytime you're like driving on a freeway or not even a free, anytime you're just driving and there's like plazas, you know, like a Chipotle and a Barnes & Noble and a TJ
nail
Maxx
salon
and a nail salon, and they're all in the same plaza. That's so Florida. That's so
plazas.
America. That's
Plazas
Americana.
Are so funny to me.
Yeah, they are.
It's like really hard.
Listen, they're convenient. It's convenient.
They're very convenient.
You go to one plaza, you park your car, you could hop from, grab a book at Barnes & Noble, grab a pair of sandals from TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
Get some grocery shopping done. There's usually a furniture store in there too. Sometimes there's a hair salon. Sometimes there's a massage envy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, sometimes there's a comedy club. I've done comedy clubs.
Have you? That's so funny. In
I perform
Florida,
at comedy
you don't see a
clubs.
lot of comedy clubs.
Well, that's because they're inside those plazas, but they're usually deeper in. They're not out. You don't see them from the outside. You have to go in.
That's so funny.
I've done comedy shows at plazas where
Have you ever done comedy in Florida?
Yeah.
In Clearwater?
No, not in Clearwater. I've done it in
No.
Miami.
In Tampa?
Miami.
Yeah, Miami's not really Florida though.
You say that, but then you make one turn and suddenly it is.
No, you know what? People say that because they try to discredit Florida because they're like, Florida sucks. And then you're like, what about Miami? And then they're like, that's not really Florida. But it is. That's Florida. And you know what else? The Keys. There's a lot of beauty in Florida. I saw there's this, I love to cite
oh my
this
God, that should be the name of your book.
There's a lot of beauty in Florida. No, I like to cite this Mike Birbiglia tweet that I saw in like 2017 and it really stuck with me. And it was like, Florida is like that friend who everyone bullies, but then is like, hey, can I use your pool?
That's
The
really
reality is some of the best beaches in America, in the continental US, are in Florida. We've got sandy beaches, sun, and crazy people.
You should write a think piece on that.
In Florida?
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, yeah.
My dad would love that. My dad swears that Tampa is the next New York City. He swears by it. That like it is so up and coming. It's a cultural hub. There's Michelin starred restaurants now, which is true.
Oh, then yeah, it is the next New York for sure. That's all you need to know.
Come on.
Let's move to Tampa.
There's an airport and a Michelin star.
You know what? I'll say this. I'm not one to look down at others. I'm not going to be the typical New Yorker who's like, everything else sucks besides New York. I'll tell you one thing that will make me stop doing that and respect all the other places. Get me some coffee shops. Get me good coffee shops. And then I'll stop being all like, you guys suck and New York is the best.
Some good coffee and some good matcha.
Yeah, I don't need, don't make me drive 30 miles for a coffee.
Yeah.
If you can do that for me, I'll stop being all like, oh, New York's the best and you guys are fucking weird.
Okay, although I'm gonna take it a step further. I'm not quite there yet. I still feel, show me a place where I can find a nail salon, a good coffee shop, a good matcha, a good lunch spot, a good dinner spot, a dry cleaner, a good butcher, and multiple options for grocery stores, like an organic food store that's kind
Farmer's
of expensive,
market,
but then a cheap grocery store where I can get like the things I don't want to spend a lot of money on. I'm not even going to include farmer's market. That's okay. But just those things,
generous.
like nail salon, dry cleaner, grocery, coffee, food.
You took it 12 steps further, but sure.
Within a quarter of a mile radius of my house.
Within a plaza.
A plaza, that's so true, but you have to drive to a plaza. I'm talking, these things have to all exist within a 5-minute walk of my house. I've never seen that anywhere outside of New York City. Okay, fight me. If you've seen that somewhere, send me a DM. Send me an email, pleasecontinuepod@gmail.com.
And I'll validate it for you.
What drives me crazy is when people act, because I get into feuds a lot because I have a lot of people in my life who are from LA or who love LA. When people try to act like LA is walkable, LA is not walkable.
It's not
Don't
walkable.
pretend to be something you're not. Like, if you love LA, that's fine. Love LA. But you can't claim it's walkable. And then when you investigate a little further, you find out, well, yeah, you drive to this one neighborhood, and then in that neighborhood,
You
you
can get
can
up.
walk. Oh,
Yeah.
what? That's not the same. You can't
It's not the
walk
same.
from neighborhood to neighborhood.
Right.
It's like when I was staying at Fivos's and he was trying to make that argument that his neighborhood is super walkable. And I was like, okay, prove it to me. Let's go grab a coffee. No, I was like, let's go grab a matcha. And he was like, okay, let's go. And I'm like, I put on my sandals. It's like summertime. And he's like, you're going to wear those? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, I would wear sneakers. We're going on a walk. If I have to wear sneakers, it's not walkable.
That's a hike.
If I have to wear sneakers, we're going on a hike. And that's what we did. We went on a hike. There was incline. There was incline at certain points. We crossed like a bridge or something. This was in Los Feliz.
Yeah, I know which one.
To
I
get to
know which.
Maru or whatever the fuck, which by the way, they just opened one in Williamsburg.
I know which coffee shop you're talking about. I've walked from his place to that coffee shop, and I've crossed that bridge, and I've been like,
Yeah,
ugh.
you know what I'm talking. I shouldn't have to cross a bridge.
And you know what else I crossed? You know what else I crossed? A plaza.
That's so true. With like the Ralphs or whatever.
Yeah, God.
And then you don't want to be, it doesn't count if it's as walkable if when you're walking, the cars driving by are so loud that it feels like you're on a highway and you can't hear yourself. Like, that doesn't count. I should not be near in the vicinity of cars going 60 miles per hour.
Yeah. Anyway, speaking of frustrations, should we do our validation request for today?
Yes.
We got an email that I thought was really fun, and I'm excited to go into this with you because I know this is something you're going to want to discuss. Okay. I mean, yeah, I know because we've talked about it. Hi, Monica and Nataly. I'm a big fan of the pod and have listened to every episode. I enjoyed your banter and your freedom in expressing your opinions. There's one opinion of my own that I haven't felt like I could express freely, so I'm hoping you can validate it for me. My partner and I are lucky to have a large, tight-knit friendship circle. I've noticed a trend with the guys, though, where if one of them brings around a girl that they're seeing who's new to the friend group, they're so comfortable dropping her off to hang with the girls like we're automatically supposed to be best friends with her. Granted, no one is bringing in anyone too casual. And I totally understand that when you love someone, you want your friends to love them too. But I just feel like guys have this simplistic approach of assuming we're all going to get along just because we're girls. And I just don't think that's fair. I can like your partner for you, and I will, of course, be nice and welcoming, but it doesn't mean we'll necessarily click as friends. And that's okay. I'm curious if you know what I'm talking about or if you've experienced something similar. Big love, Pamela.
Pamela, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
And I've been there. And you're so right. That has totally happened to me before where like, even if it's my husband and he's like, my friend has a new girlfriend or I want you to meet his wife or whatever, or like a friend of ours, and they just like drop them off like parents who are like, oh, it would be really convenient for us if you guys became best friends. Like, here, meet my work acquaintance's daughter. You guys are the same age. You'll be best friends. It doesn't work like that. We're not children. Just because we're girls doesn't mean we're just gonna like get together and immediately start talking about like manicures and blowouts. It's like all we've been talking about.
But you know what I think is really annoying about this? And like, I agree with her. And I think the most annoying part about this is that when they do that, it forces you to turn yourself on and like entertain when they're like, it's like, sure, bring her, we can all hang out. I don't need to hang out with her myself because I'm a girl. First of all, this is misogyny on the man's part, being like,
it is,
you girls talk,
it's
you
like,
girls
oh,
talk your little girl talk.
You're a girl, yeah, go hang out in the pink bedroom and have a sleepover and braid
talk
each
about the
other's
stuff
hair.
you like. It's my problem with that is that you're putting pressure on me to be on, and like that's a lot of energy that I have to put out that I won't necessarily who knows, I have it that day.
And you're probably putting pressure on the girl too.
Yes.
To be like, hey, go like be on and impress my friends and instantly become best friends with them. And like, what if she doesn't want that either?
Yeah, just bring your girlfriend.
And then Pamela said that she has a tight-knit friend group. So you're dealing with a friend group who's already really close and has all this history. And like, presumably when they're hanging out together, they're talking about like common things that like things that are going on in their lives, like other people that they know, like inside jokes, whatever. Like that makes it hard when
Yeah.
you've just dropped off a random into that situation.
Yeah.
And this
Million
is not to
percent.
say that like we don't want to make new friends or anything like that, but I know what she's talking about. I hate the like just
Because it's being imposed
presumption.
on you. Yeah, and it's being
Exactly,
imposed
it's
on you
being
at a time you don't
imposed on you.
necessarily have the energy, and
And
that
they're
sucks.
not tactical about it. They're not thoughtful or tactical about it. They're not like, let's all go out to dinner, let's build a rapport, let's like slowly,
Yeah, it's
you
like
know,
I'll drop off
like,
my girlfriend to your girlfriend, and then we can.
yeah. Yeah, like, oh, you guys are all hanging out. Okay, I want to hang out with the boys. Like, take her. You take her.
Yeah, Pamela. Validate 1,000,000%.
Validated, Pam.
What an interesting take, honestly.
Yeah, that was a good one. That was
It's
a
like
really
one
good
you
one.
don't necessarily think about, but then you hear it and you're like, hey, wait a minute.
You're like, yeah, wait a minute. Wait, I have something to be mad about now.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Well, that was fun, Mon.
That was fun. I have to pee so badly.
Oh my God, you should go do that.
I know. But this has been so fun. I love you so much.
I love you
feel
so much.
better.
I hope you feel better. If you feel better, I'll feel better.
Me too.
Okay. Let me know what you. Well, we'll talk later.
Yeah, we'll
sure. We'll talk.
later.
Keep in touch. Send me your recording.
Yeah, circle back. Yeah.
I love you. Thank
Love
you guys for tuning in.